Hey guys, Katie here with NLFX Professional. I've been waiting 2 whole days to come see the Denon DJ PRIME4, so I am here with Jay, and he is actually going to walk us through some of the cool features. He just did a really brief overview with me, and I'm super excited for it. So Jay, without further ado, please.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much for the opportunity to go through this. I'm going to try and be as concise as possible, but there's a lot to cover in here. So the key thing to start with is this is the world's first 4-channel standalone DJ console. At the very heart of this, we've got a very beautiful HD multi-gesture touchscreen, which we've designed. We've not been greedy with the space. There's a lot of information that's on there. We've got the nice performance view where you're able to see all 4 of the channels, and you've also got the library view in the middle, which you can access. I can simply just toggle and get a far more detailed overview of my library to be able to go into all of the different playlists and be able to touch, access, and all I simply do to swipe and load one is just swipe it, and it gives me all 4 of the channels to access, and away you go, and we load. So just to run through the surface, right up here we've got 2 dedicated microphone channels. These, I should stress, are in addition to the 4 channels, so sometimes you may have to sacrifice one of your main channels for the mic. This is not the case here. 4 audio channels plus 2 microphones. We've got a dedicated 3-band EQ for mic 1, 2-band EQ for mic 2. We've also got a separate echo effect control for each mic, as well as a talk over button as well. For those that are interested in the back, the connectivity is a dual TRS and XLR collection. What we've got here is FX1 and FX2, so these are 14 DSP effects. There is plenty of parameters and control that you can do with each of these, as well as adjusting the beats. So these are really great in-depth effects to be able to kind of really craft and fine-tune that sound that you want. In conjunction with that, and the ability to stack on top of or with, is also our sweep effects. So what we have here is a nice filter. I don't know how much you're going to be able to hear that. You got your echo effect, which is post-fade as well. Got a nice bit of noise. And then my favorite, the washout, which will just kind of do a nice little fade out as you go along. So moving around to the platter here, what we've got here is your auto loop control. So you can choose the parameter of the loops that you want to adjust, and it will give you that there. Select it down and you'll be able to do the loop. You've then got the sensor, so if you need to copy out any swear words, all the transport controls including beat jump. You've got cue and play, which would operate as you'd expect. Hot cue, so you've got access to 8 different hot cues which can be saved or deleted just by a touch of a button. The loop control, so these are your save loops. If you tap that again, you've then got all your more in-depth, so you've got 32 beats, 16, 8, and so on and so forth. You've got the roll effect here as well. So you get a nice little kind of pad effects, really kind of increasing that creativity for DJs. Then you've got the slicer mode, which will really kind of chop up all of the songs that we've got to be able to give you that real kind of opportunity to remix tracks on the fly to really kind of make that sound your own. With the time stretching algorithm, what we've got here, just move on to here, what we've got is the ability here to be able to do the key lock and really go plus or minus 100%. So we can do that into really extreme instances. So if I just take that down. So what I can do is I can really change that all the way down and all the way up and give you that full kind of range. Even 20-30%, you're retaining all of that quality of the sounds. I'll try and keep we'll push on. I know there's a lot to go through. Here's your main output control here. So you've got your master output, your booth output, and the zone output. And that's something I just want to spend a little bit of time on. This zone output is something you've never seen before on a hardware. What this essentially does is give DJs the ability to send a separate playlist to a different room or location. So let's say, for example, you're a wedding DJ and you want 3 channels where you're going to be partying in the room. You could use the 4th zone output to be able to send for like cocktail hour, maybe a different bit of a chill. So if you want to come back round, I'll just show you just very quickly how that works and how simple and easy that is. So all I need to do here is just activate the zone just by pushing this button here. It's going to tell me that it's going to stop playing on deck 4. That's absolutely fine. And then now it's going to ask me for a crate or a playlist. So I go to library view and I pick the playlist I want. So let's say I want to send 80s. So I just hit this center zone button here, and now that fourth channel is all of those playlists. So all I simply do is just go down here, hit play, and that is now going to a completely separate location, still giving me 3 channels in the main party and the main room as well. So another couple of quick things that I want to show you as well is, again, for a world's first, for a little bit for a hardware, is the ability to change the key of the song. So all I need to do now here is select the key, which is 8B in Camelot, and it brings up this little menu here. So you can go up 12 semitones. Obviously sounds a little bit ridiculous doing that, but you've got that option there. All the way down to 12 semitones plus or minus. I can also, if I hold down key lock on the other channel, I can do key sync. So again, just to stress, this is nothing new for software, but it's totally new for the hardware as well. Couple of quick things that I want to try and squeeze in. We've also added this new feature. The feature I've just showed you with the key sync, I can confirm that is going to be available on the SE5000 and the M. And we've also got the ability to create, edit, and manipulate new playlists. So all I need to do is click this little edit icon here, and then I've got create crate. Bit of a mouthful to say, especially first thing in the morning. So if I hit create crate, just call this one hello. And that's going to give me the new crate, and then what I can do is I can go and select any of the tracks that I want, and all I need to simply do is just hold down, drag that to the new playlist, and that's been added, finish editing, and there you go, there's those songs. I can reorder those, remove them, do whatever I want. So really giving kind of power and control for DJs to be able to manipulate that. Just a quick one on the back, we do have the ability to go connect to Sound Switch, which is the lighting control to automate your lighting. So as well as this giving you a fantastic load of options and features, you're also really kind of facilitating that kind of one-man show or one-woman show, of course. And we also will integrate with Resolume, the VJ software as well. So there's a lot of power in here. I've got 2 more things I want to try and squeeze in. So we, as far as the connectivity to get your media into this into the unit, we've got 2 USBs at the top, 2 USBs at the back. We've also got an SD card, so we've got 5. But wait, there is more. I've also got an internal 2.5-inch SATA drive, which is an internal drive. You do have to get that separately, but once that's installed, we're recommending a 1 terabyte SSD to use. We have used a 2 and a 4, but we've stress tested 1 terabyte, and that works really well. And to update that, which is a question we often get asked, is very simple. Quite simply, connect a USB-B cable out the back here, direct to your laptop, and it will see it as it does like a normal USB. You just drag your whole music collection over, eject it like you would, and now internally, without anything connected external, you have got a terabyte's worth of music that's on there. If you want to come around, I'm just going to show you one last thing. So to be able to record from this device is truly simple. All I need to do is hold down this button, and I've got the ability to go to the utility preferences and the sources. I'm not going to go into detail those, but what I will tell you is there's a lot of functionality to control the hardware performance and also to personalize your experience with that, which is saved to the drive. But to record, you simply hit the record button. If you've got multiple drives in there, you pick one and hit start, and that's it. Now I can confirm as well that you can record to the same drive that you're streaming music from. So you can be playing all 4 channels and at the same time still be recording in 44.1 WAV format as well. I think that's definitely most of it for sure.
Okay, we got 2 questions.
Far away.
It's like 3 questions. One of them is XLR out, yes or no?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just swing this round. So if you see here, we've got 3 stereo, and these are Neutrik XLR Pro balanced output. So these are the highest quality ones you can get. 1 stereo out for your zone output, 1 stereo out for the booth, 1 for the master. We've also got an unbalanced RCA output for the master, and there's those 4 analog inputs that we've got. They're all line, and 2 of those can also be switched to phono. So as well as being able to play a record deck, you can also, it'll be DVS ready. So it's not going to be work with Serato out of the box when it ships in March, but one of the very early updates from Serato, it will be able to use as a controller for Serato. Interesting. I mean, you could use the controller. You don't have to use. So, do you mean like kind of? If they mean like kind of navigating, there are hardware buttons to be able to move in and out of the libraries and folders, and you can select the song. So you don't have to touch the touchscreen. There are hardware controls for all of that. So hopefully that answered what they meant.
Maybe it means with the computer instead of using the touch screen.
Oh, okay. So if you can use it as a controller, so yes, you will be able to. When Serato has their next update, apologies, when Serato has their next update, you'll be able to use this as a controller. Just want to show you that if you wanted to hide that screen down, you can. We've also got a really nice cover on here. I don't want to put it on because we've got this lovely award which we're very proud to have won so far. Yeah, so we're working with 3 case manufacturers at the moment for hard and soft case solutions. This will be shipping in March, so we're hoping that will be ready. We're actually testing a prototype now at NAMM, which is quite possibly probably one of the best places in the world to test a hard case, and it's performed very well. It's gone from Miami to here and all over the place. So yes, hopefully we'll come out of the gate with these in March.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys for watching. This is the 2019 NAMM Best Of. If you guys have any more questions, comment below. I will do my best to answer them. If not, I will find someone who can. So we're really excited. The PRIME4, right? It's got a ton of features. See you guys later.